Okay, so first tablet to review for this year 2026 is going to be the new M5 iPad Pro. So tara, pag-usapan natin. Hey guys, it's your Tech Girl Mary and welcome back to our YouTube channel. So, ang dami kong utang sa inyo na Apple review and actually, ang daming lumabas na Apple products in the past month na hindi ko nagawa ng YouTube video. And so, we are finally doing them. I just got back from a tech show called CES. Alam kong most of you guys already know this, but to those who doesn't know, basically, it's a showcase of many things related to tech. AI, robots, smartphones, anything that is also not just consumer tech. So yes, dyan tayo galing and it is a lot. Anyway, let's go back with the iPad Pro M5. What I have here is the 11-inch, 10-core CPU, 10-core GPU, 16GB of RAM, and 2TB of storage. And to make it a little bit more extra, nano texture display rin yung meron ako. All in all, this iPad Pro is valued at 149,990 pesos. Yes, parang mas mahal pa yata to dito sa, well, wala siya dito, pero doon sa MacBook Pro ko na ginagamit right now. And to make it more expensive, actually, what I have is the Magic Keyboard and the Apple Pencil Pro. Technically, I have all these specs and accessories to make sure and to fully utilize my review experience and to actually answer the question if you actually need these. Ever since the nano texture option came out, never ko siyang na-experience. One, I want to, but like I find it really expensive because for you to get this feature, you need to get the 1TB or 2TB option, which is obviously nice to have, but right now with a lot of tech I have, I want to make sure na ma-maximize ko lahat ng ginagamit ko. And so, it never really crossed my mind. Usually, for my personal use, 256GB is enough. But, oh my god, can I just say, I am missing a lot for not trying the nano texture. With my almost 2 or I think 3 months of experience with this iPad Pro M5 nano texture, the overall experience is just so much better. Well, aside from it, pagdating sa OLED panel, actually same pa rin guys doon sa previous iPad Pro 2024 model. You also get the same sturdy aluminum body na may malaking display and slim profile. And actually, what I like about this, or just the iPad Pro series in general, mas manipis at mas magaan pa rin siya kung i-compare natin with the Air. And at the same time, this is also the second iPad Pro na merong landscape-oriented front camera, which is again a big improvement compared sa portrait orientation ng older iPads. Kung mahilig ka mag-selfie gamit ang tablet na to o lagi kang nasa video calls, ma-appreciate mo talaga yung camera placement niya. Mas madali rin mag-Face ID unlock since naka-center na yung camera. And alam ko rin naman na hindi ito yung klase ng technology na ina-upgrade natin every year. Given ko na yung medyo acceptable, I would say, na yung mga smartphones, we upgrade it every year kahit hindi naman dapat. But with tablets, hindi talaga. And so if you are still using your older iPads like the M1 or yung mas luma pa, the chips before the M1, sobrang makikita nyo talaga yung difference. So what I have here is the M1. Actually, yup, I still have it. And I still use it, by the way. Wait lang, ngayon ko lang naramdaman yung difference. Ang bigat ah. Kung titignan mo ngayon, parang parehas lang, diba? Except yung camera layout. But when it comes to weight, grabe, ang bigat pala ng lumang iPad. Anyway, that is not my point here. But the reason why nilabas ko ulit itong M1 iPad Pro ko na to is to actually test it for a while. And yes, it is still usable, pero mabagal na siya ha. Naramdaman ko na yung pinagkaiba talaga nitong M1 with the M5. Alright, so aside from the new M5 chip that we will be talking about later, what else is new? Obviously, if you are still using your M4, this iPad Pro M5 is not for you. Even if you have the M3, I don't think this is also for you. Mamaya sabihin ko sa inyo guys who this iPad is for. But for now, yes, Apple has increased the memory in the lower storage configurations of the iPad Pro by 50% to 12 gig. Even though we don't have the lower configuration right now, which is the 256 gig, but if you wanted to get that, mas mataas na yung RAM nyo, which becomes 12 gig compared to the previous M4 na merong 8 gig of RAM. And this is them acknowledging that the importance of memory when it comes to not just AI, but to an operating system can now keep many app windows open at once. Especially right now with iPadOS 26. But I did notice a giant improvement when it comes to graphics, mas richer in terms of colors, but performance and yung graphical gains, very, very noticeable. And yes, even though that this is a tablet, I want to make sure I get to utilize it as a laptop as well. It handled my average workflow, which also includes, guys, yung pag-open ng numerous applications and tabs. I mean, I'm pretty sure that is so little when it comes to the M5. Wala lang yun. We are talking about a tablet that has the same chip as my laptop. Obviously, it can do more than what I am saying. But we did play Resident Evil 4 and it is really good. Actually, I don't remember the exact frame per second we did the game. But as you can see on our B-rolls, ang ganda ng graphics and we barely experience any lag. And also, the overall experience became really good because of its OLED panel. Actually, this is one of my personal favorite feature. And kaya ko rin laging sinasabi, guys, ang ganda talaga sa mata ng OLED panel. And hopefully, the upcoming MacBooks this year, 2026, will become OLED na rin. It is such an eye candy for gaming. And since it has a really good chip, hindi ako artist, guys, but I wanted to really test it out. We did try the ZBrush with its 3D sculpting app. We did some changes. Syempre, guys, we utilized it by using a Pencil Pro. And all of this you are seeing sa B-roll is in real time. There is no lag, at least for the initial experience. Feeling ko if sobrang artistically inclined ako, and I'm not talking about those basic editing apps, I think I would really appreciate how intuitive and fast this tablet is when it comes to rendering. Anyway, let us talk about iPadOS. Ito, guys, yung talagang I think made the overall experience better. Feeling ko kung wala tong bagong iPadOS update that came out last year, or at least the changes they made, I don't think I would fully appreciate this. I feel like it will just be a tablet same as with my other tablets, and not a tablet that could potentially replace my laptop. Okay, so yung Liquid Glass, although I know it is all about aesthetics, how it looks, how it made it different from other brands, I feel like it's not just aesthetics. Yung pagka-translucent niya, it helps every time na nag-o-overlap yung objects. May mga liquid-like animations na may transparent light effects. Exactly how you look through a transparent glass or water. And hindi rin siya distracting for me. So every time I look at the control center, lock screen, camera, preview, or any tools in general, I feel like it is really futuristic. And at the same time, the way Apple did it, it doesn't feel cheap. Anyway, aside from this, kaya na rin mag-group ng iPadOS 26 ng applications into separate windows na pwede mong i-drag, i-expand, at i-rearrange as you like. Which is again really giving a MacBook vibe. Actually, it's a unique and neat trick for a tablet. Sobrang dali lang, guys. All you need to do is use your finger or the Magic Keyboard's trackpad and you can easily organize your windows on the display. At the same time, guys, if you love multitasking, you can now view and use multiple apps and widgets simultaneously. You can keep yung mga Google Documents open as you browse and web and ask ChatGPT for ideas. Pwede nyo rin i-open yung Notes app to jot down reminders while you watch a video, or even use yung Apple Pencil Pro to draw something on your tablet, guys, habang kayo ay nanonood ng tutorial on an external display. So yes, those are just my examples on how you can fully maximize the iPadOS 26. Now, there is another thing that is, I think, my favorite one so far. iPadOS 26 comes with a new Files app. Mas madali na to find files saved on your iPad and even iCloud. Meron siyang bagong list view customizable folders and the ability guys to drag files into apps in the dock, giving you easier access, and I guess mas maganda kasi may shortcut ka na nga dito sa ilalim. And actually, there is a lot more. I think yun lang yung mga natatandaan ko so far that I also actually use for everyday. I mean, alam ko namang with the new M5 chip, it is already a good upgrade on its own, but combined with the new iPad OS 26, it made it more seamless and versatile. Actually, that's it. Those are the things I want to mention, at least what I experienced when it comes to the changes with the new M5 chip. Although again guys, wala tayong M4 to do that, so I did compare it in terms of my experience with the M1. So syempre, sobrang naramdaman ko yung pinagbago. So who is this new iPad Pro M5 really for? I think the most viable iPad Pro upgraders will really be coming from the, again, users using M1 chip or the users before the M1 chip. Not just this, to those who are still using yung medyo lumang iPad Air, I can see that this upgrade is gonna be a lot more or making a lot more sense. I mean, syempre, if you have all the extra cash, pwede naman. Even if you have the M4 or M3, you can always upgrade your iPad. Iba-iba lang talaga, I guess, ng user case scenario. Basically, this new iPad Pro M5 got everything an iPad user might want and need. It is better in so many ways, and it is really thin. I mean, I don't have the 13-inch model, guys, pero ang pagkakalam ko, mas manipis yun compared with this 11-inch model. With this, grabe na eh, sobrang nipis na. And yung form factor niya, ibang-iba with my previous M1 iPad Pro. And even without using the Magic Keyboard, the form factor, how easy it is to hold, combined pa with its tandem OLED screen, that is probably the best display in its class. Anyway, feeling ko if I have unlimited money, I will always go for the iPad Pro 1TB with nano texture. Feeling ko guys, hindi ko na kayang bumalik sa hindi nano texture. Or baka OA lang din ako kasi iba pag na-spoil ka na eh. It's really hard to go back. Hindi ko sinasabing downgrade yung non-nano texture. Pero in terms of like my experience, especially outdoors, iba talaga. Sa MacBook Pro, kaya pa eh. Okay lang na hindi siya nano texture, but with an iPad, the experience is just different. And I feel like guys, yung iPad Air, hindi magkakaroon ng nano texture at least anytime soon kasi they really wanna make this feature exclusive with the iPad Pro. Considering din guys na sa 1TB and 2TB option lang siya, nyo pwedeng makuha. Yep, that's basically it guys for my iPad Pro M5 chip experience so far. Next video is going to be all about the MacBook Pro M5. So that is coming next week. Again, it's your Tech Girl Mary and see you on our next video.